Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Xenoverse 2. I'm your host, Smack'emUp69, aka Flareon the Prophet. Okay, we're getting into my first build video, and this build is gonna be a troll build. And now I will never ever say that any of these are god builds or any of the builds that I make would be god builds, because there's no such thing as a god build. But trolling, frustration, poisoning, it's only missing one thing: slowing down somebody. But let's get into it. Piccolo's over here as one of my training partners. This girl, I'm just gonna call her T, is curious in the background, and so is whoever that is in the background. He's gonna get punched in the face with his long ass arm. But let's get into the build right now. First, the attributes. We got 0 in attack. I never really need it. I'm hard to hit, and I've never really felt the need for it. 0 in ki. Obviously, the same thing. I do got 38 in stamina, and I'm planning to add more once I pass 82. Yes, he is level 82. 100 into attack, 100 into super strike, and 100 into ki super. All these ones make every single attack of his dangerous as hell. Now let's move on to his QQ bang. Now you see I got all negatives on each of my attacks, which kind of balances out as soon as it goes into my health and stamina and ki, which builds into a pretty good amount of damage for damage reduction for everything, but it builds into everything else I need for defense. Now we do got I'm neither Kami nor Piccolo, which I'm planning on either switching out or keeping as is, because when I got full stamina I start regenerating my health, and if I'm in a danger zone where my health would regenerate anyways, it's going to do double the regeneration. Now I remember my friend Malik, he ended up saying that my character looks like a stormtrooper, and you know what, I could take that. I could really take that, because this looks cool as hell. Okay, now let's go into what we were really talking about right before I end up showing the videos for whichever fight it happens to be these guys victims for it. Okay, we're going into moveset. Fake blast, of course, is gonna blind your opponent. I don't use it too often as an escape move, but just in case I need it, I'll use it. Potential unleash does reduce damage, and it helps me build up ki a little bit faster. Victory rush, you'll be surprised how well this thing moves. Either that I do a certain knock away or knock down attack and I can use it, or I wait just the moment before they end up striking me and then activate this, and a good amount of times, I'm not gonna say 9 out of 10, about 7 out of 10 times it'll automatically go right into the attack itself and do the chain. Okay, we're gonna do super ki explosion. Now here's where it comes to a really trolly thing, is that when they're poisoned or they've been stunned, or when they don't have enough ki, they don't have enough stamina to get out of it, or when they catch them by surprise, or when I get them out of I would say one of my many combinations that I would use for my Namekian, I just activate this and pop them. I drain my entire ki, or at least leave it with a 1 bar ki, and it does a whole mess of damage. Maximum charge, this one is debatable. I might end up changing this one, but it's better to have it when somebody picks a long range stage and you want to go right into potential unleash. Now innocent bullets. Here's the thing, you would think that you would need a stamina break, but no, you could go into a go into a knockdown and then use this right off the bat. And I say about 6 out of 10, even without stamina break, this will hit. Now if you do stamina break, this will be 10 out of 10, and you don't have to worry about it being just like secret poison where you might miss. This will guarantee that you won't, depending on race, because I use the Namekian. Now, Dust Attack. I ended up recently getting this one, and it is a messed up move. When people come into an oncoming attack, like not a Dragon Rush, but just try to charge you, you pop this off and hit them with sand. Yes, you will throw sand in their eyes. Either that, they will stop and block it and have dust flying everywhere, where you could use that cover to get in to either attack or stamina break. Or they'll be hit with stamina break and have no choice to either use their stamina or wait into a couple of attacks. What they do not know is when I go in, I do not go in for a couple of attacks, except for when I make a mistake. Now, most of the time I do not make a mistake when I do this. As soon as I hit you, I'm gonna try to stamina break you, and not the light stamina break, but the heavy stamina break. That way I take it as full advantage as I can. Now, Super Drain, let's switch that one up to Hyper Drain, because it does the same thing, except Hyper Drain takes away both stamina and ki. Now, here's how I would use this. When I'm doing my combination and somebody decides to teleport, I just do the back hit and then do one or two more attacks right before I end up popping this off and draining their energy, because he'll automatically grab them. Or you wait until you perfect block. When they come in for an attack and you block it, it gives a slight second stun. You use this right off initially after the perfect block hits, and you will drain their energy. And once they're on the defensive, you could go in on the attack. Now, I want to show what happened when I ended up doing this. And this was this morning, basically. Like, I've been on a losing streak here and there. Let's see. World Tournament. Wait, did I do number 6? I forgot if I did number 6. Nope. But we're going to go for Time Patrol ranking. Yeah, I'm not in the top ones, but this is basically just from... Wait, hold on. Is this it? No, wait. It's the 22nd, right? Okay, this was from just this morning. I went from 0 to almost 25K. Now, the other one, I really jumped 20K because I was on a losing streak pretty badly. But I went from nearly, like, almost... No, actually, it was about almost 15K. Either way, I went from a really bad position, went from way past... Hold on, let's see if we could get past that part. Let it load up, let it load up, let it load up, let it load up. A mixture of losing and not playing ranked for a long time. And I was about somewhere about here. Oh, there's Hollow Fighter. Yeah. I thought he'd be higher, but that's alright. I was about somewhere in this district right here. I started using the other one. Well, I started using the stuff, and this morning I jumped a massive amount. I'm almost back down to my... Oh wait, I know this guy. Okay, I'm getting off topic. I'm almost back in my 150 range. The way that it was before I stopped playing rank and before I started having pretty bad luck on fighting rank. That means everybody here I'm going after. That means you too, Ripshot. That means I'm going after everybody in this range. But either way, yo, this has been a quick build. This has been my first build, and I'm hoping to see everybody in rank.
will teach you. Give up! Stop wasting my time!